Hi, good morning. My name is Christian Asperales, and this is a continuation about the report of intersectionality. And I will discussing the ageism and about disability. So, ageism is unlike any form of prejudice in that all things being equal, we are always of experiencing it as we age. Whilst this stands true, many communities experience discrimination in other domains such as genders, race, sexuality, and disability. As these communities age, they are likely to experience cumulative or intersectional disadvantage due to multiple stigmatized group membership, where it understood that there are negative health, cognition, gait speed, longevity, cardiovascular, and physiological, and also the physiological, which is depression, stress, and anxiety, outcome associated with each form of discrimination. The often focused research is less than conclusive regarding the consequences of intersectional discrimination. Using both qualitative and quantitative methodologies from across the US, this symposium explores the impact of ageism with regards to HIV status, disability status, race, ethnicity, and LGBT identification. Exploring the intersection of ageism, each paper will highlight the challenges faced by respective communities as well as some of ways to address these using policy. So the message that about the ageism is providing discusses the unique nature of ageism as form of prejudice and discrimination. It highlighted that a people age they become vulnerable to experiencing age-related discrimination. However, it also emphasized that many individuals belong to multi-stigmatized group based on genders, race, sexuality, and disability and age. This means that people have a stigmatized group that based on the genders, race, sexuality, and disability and age. As these individuals age, they may compound uh, has has in addition, as these individuals age, they may face compounded challenges and disadvantage to their intersectional identities. And those discrimination that they affect and those discrimination that they feel, it can impact on their negative effect on their health, including cognition, gait speed, longevity, and cardiovascular health, and also in physiological well-being. It can cause depression, stress, and anxiety. However, the research on the consequences of intersectional discrimination, where multiple forms of discrimination intersect, is less clear. To address this gap, the United States is being organized, or they are utilized both qualitative and quantitative research methods. It aims to provide um, uh, it aims to explore the impact of the ageism in the context of various intersection factors like HIV, HIV status, disabilities, race or ethnicity, and LGBT identification. Each paper presented in the symposium will shed light on the challenges faced by these communities and suggest potential ways to address these issues through policy and practices. So these research can aim to address these some discrimination that against to that intersection factors like that can help to address this issue about discrimination of AD kinds of stigmatized group. The sentence also acknowledged the needs for further research to fully understanding the complexities of the intersectional discrimination. Next is disability. Disability is an experience of any condition that makes it more difficult for a person to certain activities or may have equitable access with the given society. Disabilities may be cognitive developmental, intec- intellectual, mental, physical, sensory, or a combination of multiple factors. In combination, disabilities can be present from birth, can be acquired during person's lifetime. Historically, disabilities have only been recognized based on narrow set of criteria. However, disability are not binary, can be present in and can be present unique characteristic depending on the individual. May be readily visible or invisible nature, which the United Nations Convention of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities define disability as a long-term physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory impairment with it, which interaction with various many hinders full and effective participation in society on an equal basis with others. Disabilities have been perceived differently throughout history through a variety of different theoretical licenses. These are two main models that attempt to explain disability or anxiety, the medical model and the social model. So the message the message that um, about disability is providing discusses disability, which is the experience of any condition that make it more challenging for a person to engage certain activities. We all know that if you have some disabilities, or if you are a disabilities person, you are not you cannot gonna really gonna engage, or you cannot join some activities that is not fit for your health or for your disabilities persons, and or equal more access in society. Disabilities can take various forms, including cognitive, developmental, intellectual, mental, and physical, sensory, or combination of these factors. They can be present from birth or acquired during person's life, which is nasa yung mga disabilities na gipanganak na sila na disabilities, and also there are also some disabilities na katong nagdako na sila, for example nasa dante sila na nabali ng tiil, so it can cause kanang mahimo na sila disability kay di na sila kalakaw kay because of the accidents that they kanang na-experience. And they can be present. Important to recognize disability are not binary. They can manifest in unique ways depending on the individuals. Disability can be visible or invisible, meaning some are readily apparent with other are not. Some disability is makita na nato in their apparent, but some of these disabilities is did you not sila makita, which is very not kanang di sila obvious na disabilities, which is kaingon sa na invisible in this makaingon sa tanay visible and invisible disabilities. And the United Nations Convention on the Right of Persons with Disabilities define disability as a long-term impairment in physical, mental, and or sensory function that, when combined with various societal barriers, can hinder a person's full and effective participation in society on equal basis with others. So makaingon ta na disability is a long terms impairment in physical. Yun siya it means that I feel that I kanang feel na ko kay ang meaning ano kay permanent na siya, which is a long term permanent din na siya, wala na siya ka ng mga treatment, but not totally na maayo jud siya, which is long makaingon ta na long term disabilities. And the passage also, and also the message also introduced two main models used to understand disability, which is the medical model and societal model. The medical model views disability